Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from February 14th through the 16th, 2025. This is for Virgo. Last shuffle for Virgo. I'm going to tell you something. Virgo, everything feels like it's up in the air. Anything goes right now. You may feel there's a person in your life, not gender specific, with the loving man. This is not gender specific. This is someone who either expects gifts or wants to bring a gift or something here. But things seem to be blowing in the wind, okay? And whatever, it's like you may not even know what this person's thinking, right? This person, you may feel like you've known this person all your lives, or that you have a past life connection to them, and it looks like you do. The things that they say may feel like things that you've heard before, like it's almost like you can predict what they're saying, which is a common Virgo trait. They're showing something here about everything. Spirit wants you to understand that if you are in a connection with someone, you've got to be their friend, and so there's something about being honest all the time with them. There's something about you overthinking, disappointing, or depressing things. You may act happy and be like this happy-go-lucky person on the surface, but there's something about someone being aware or thinking about all the heartbreaking things that occurred in their life, whether that be an ending, breakups, separations, deaths in the family, or deaths of people that matter to you, deaths of your dreams, those types of things, like your dreams dying in some way. You may be very hyper focused on that, very disappointed in yourself, focusing on what you can't accomplish, the lack of respect you feel that maybe someone has for you. There's a lot of stuff going on in this. They're showing that you may be going through a storm when it comes to your friendships or even your philosophy on life at this point. Even your romantic connections, if you are in one, especially if you're in one. This is someone that you have known before, and you may feel that way. Like, I know this person. I've been with them before. Or if you know how, like, that feeling, if you've been with someone for like a year, it feels like you've been with them all your life. Like they were walking with you in childhood. Like that is here. So we have the Knight of Swords with the loving man. This is someone who is very ambitious. They want to grow. They want to expand. They're seeking something. It looks like they're looking for something, and they're disappointed at what they find in life. So that's something here. Now you have your higher self with the King of Cups, Nine of Swords, Death, and Eight of Cups. Some of you are starting to fear that perhaps you're complacent, and that is going to be an issue. Perhaps I'm complacent. Perhaps I'm good with how things are going. Perhaps I'm comfortable. I'm digging my head in the sand. Someone may be digging their head in the sand. Also feeling disappointed about how life is going, but feeling ultimately like not necessarily that you can't change it, but that life is a mystery. I could want something all day and it not happen. What is the point in wanting something? Someone may be in that space philosophically. What's the point of wanting it? It may never happen. It may not be able to ever happen. Dark thoughts, Five of Cups, and the Emperor. I think that that could be on your mind is that you feel ultimately that your life may be disappointing and that you're not respected. That's just a projection of the present day to the future. Right now you may be going through a storm that does not predict the future. Of course, current events can definitely shape the future, but it's in the moment right now that shapes the future. And there's a need for you to be very clear about what you want in your future. And by being clear about what you want, it's important to know what direction you want to go in, regardless of whether it can happen right now. It's really important to know that, at least. Not to say, well, it's a mystery, who knows what tomorrow will bring. Of course, that's a good energy to adopt when you've been very rigid about your life, and then now you're saying, well, maybe I just need to accept things as they come. But this looks like an energy of someone who has gotten real comfortable with just being like, well, whatever happens, happens, I guess. It's very good to set goals and check your goals every couple of months, right? It's very good to do that. But there's something about knowing what direction you want to manifest something in. You may not be in that space, but you need to start getting there. Although life can be at times where the wind blows you wherever the heck you're going. It's like, okay, well, I went to college for this, but I ended up being this. Right? I have met a lot of people who have gone to college to be something very professional, and they end up being like a manager at a fast food chain and not making nearly the fraction of the amount of money that they would have made had they actually gotten a break in their field. But sometimes it was meant for you to be in that space, and then they end up meeting the love of their life, or they end up owning the franchise or sharing some kind of profit with it, end up making more. But they're saying that once you decide what direction you want to go in, things will happen fairly quickly, almost not necessarily immediately, but I'm seeing things changing for you in a drastic way. Time is not something that exists in the spiritual realm, to be quite honest with you, right? It's something that we have created, and it's based on your mental state. It's a mental construct, really, because time is measured by experience, right? And so either way, things are going to happen in their own divine timing. But right now, it looks like someone's going through a serious storm. Focus on what could be possible. Focus on what you want, okay? You need to. Because someone is starting to, for one, they are starting to get sad, lackluster, and disappointed about their dreams that they want to see happen for you guys that may not be happening. And yeah, that's what it looks like. You need to know that the universe is filled with endless opportunities for you. Endless. So why be in the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, death energy? Spiritually, it's like it's the equivalent of someone who's unhappy with their life, and they're just sitting there thinking of all the messed up stuff that's going on, and slowly but surely killing their spirit, but also blowing out every candle that was in that room to help them see. Now we can't see anything. That's basically what dark thoughts are. Happy success, though, with Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Happy success speaks of an awareness that we can't turn a blind eye to our finances. Okay, some of us in this energy would say, I'm spending to fill an empty hole. I feel a hole inside. And I'm kind of ignoring what someone's saying to me about it with the Knight of Swords, with this loving man. I'm ignoring it. I wouldn't say ignoring it. I would say trying to make peace with what you can bring to the table. But you can put a stop to something now. There's something about you saying, I can get myself together. I can figure out what I need to do next. Yes, you can. 100%. Friends can help you here. I see friends helping. I'm seeing angel number 1441. There's self-development with that number. You need to focus your mind on the craft, something. There's a craft. I don't know if you're a crafty, do-it-yourself type of person, but you already have what you need in front of you to be able to do something. You are really one of these people that's like a jack of all trades. But 1441 comes in when you need to develop those skills. Like they're asking you to use them to your advantage. You have all the potential in the world to become a master at something. What needs to be a priority at this time is you leveling up in business or in your job or career. Focusing on your gift, focusing on your talents, your abilities, crafting, or building something with your hands. You have a talent, and you could put a stop to whatever issues you're dealing with at the moment. It seems like if you are in a romantic connection, even if you're not, it's affecting your romantic life. Optimism, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Wands, you can overcome any challenge. You have to be aware of that. There's a lot of thoughts here. First, I'm not respected. Second, I can do anything. I could put a stop to something right now. Right? I could start gaining a peace of mind by really putting a lot of effort into a craft. Your friends may even be a boost. They may see things in you as far as your abilities that you don't see. The optimism in this is in expanding for success. And by expanding, that means I could take my craft and I could do this and that with it. I could even bump whatever it is with it, right? There's a lot of possibilities to what you can do. A lot of endless opportunities. There's a lot of them. There's so many that you need to be clear about what you want to do, though. There's something about you needing to have a direction. Okay? I hope that makes sense. You could do a spell for wealth here. That's something that also helps, right? With harm to none, right? And benefits for all. Usually when it comes to money, you want to do things on Thursdays, but this could be at any point, right? But Thursdays is the strongest day to do them. But you would want to light a candle at midnight. If you have an altar, if you don't, it's a place where you usually light candles, right? Burn frankincense and myrrh incense, and take any essential oil, right? And anoint your third eye, which would be the center of your forehead. And it would be like, you say something to the tune of, this I am doing as my, as a blessing to all. From the divine, all heavenly gifts do fall, right? Things of that nature. Most generous of all, you never deny. The universe never denies you. And that you are so grateful, right? That would be something that you would kind of thing that you would want to say. You don't have to say that. You would say something to that magnitude. Think of what feels comfortable to you to say, but that's the gist of it. You say something like that, like you will know if you're in this space. The most people who are in this energy would feel pain in your hips and thighs. Right now, things could go either which way, but Spirit's asking you to decide what way you want it to go, and it's like they'll carry it the rest of the way. But make your priority your crafts, things that you do, and decide how you want things to go now. Then start working on it and watch things unfold. I hope this makes sense. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Scorpio. Those are the main signs. But we also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. The only signs I don't see here are Leo and another Sagittarius. So you could primarily be dealing with those two signs. I mean, that's another Sagittarius. Lord have mercy. I said Sagittarius. The only signs I don't see here are Leo and Sagittarius. I'm seeing Sagittarius because ninth house is screaming out to me. So I apologize for that. I'm over here like, what in the world? I'm not that sick. 11th house is also highlighted here. For the type of friends and the philosophy that they have, it seems as though that will help you, because they're asking you to reach out to your friends or listen to your friends. They're coming to tell you the truth about your gifts, your talents, what you need to be focusing on, and they mean it. It's from love. It almost looks like some of your friends they're almost to the point where they're afraid that we're going to have to cut ties because Virgo's not listening to us, kind of vibe. So either way, you could be a Virgo Libra cusp, dealing with the Libra Scorpio cusp, a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, or Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, Capricorn Aquarius, Aquarius Pisces, Pisces Aries, Aries Taurus, Taurus Gemini, Gemini Cancer. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, did I say Scorpio Sagittarius? That's channeled. Either way, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.